Alright, hey guys, it's Team Torchwood, back with a video. This is my top 10 favourite Doctor Who stories, but for New Who. This was anticipated ever since I did my top 10 favourite classic stories, but that's it, let's just get started. So, these will be very controversial, so please don't like hate on me for choosing certain ones. But at the 10th spot we have Night Terrors. Actually, no, this is the girl who waited, not Night Terrors. This is Girl Who Waited, and I love this for the chemistry between the characters. It's the Girl Who Waited, by the way. Just want to point out that one there, not that one, not Shite Terrors. So the Girl Who Waited. Yeah, there's a lot of good character development between Rory, the Doctor, and Amy, obviously. I just don't really want to go into detail, but I love this one. It's a really, really enjoyable one. At the next spot, we have Mummy on the Orient Express, and this is how I watch it. I watch it through this box set. Yeah, so I love the scene with the 8th Doctor and the Jelly Babies. I think that's hilarious. But I think this is really where the 8th Doctor, not the 8th Doctor, the 12th Doctor really gets into his own. He really becomes his Doctor, and he really understands what his Doctor is like. He's dark and makes the tough decisions, which I really, really love, and that's what I like. I like this Doctor for that reason. But yeah, I like this episode. It's really good changing point for that Doctor. At the next spot we have the God Complex, and this one I have a soft spot for this one. I believe that people hate it. I believe it's not very regarded as a good story by fans. I find a big enjoyment out of it. So yeah, I like the God Complex. I just like the idea of the location and everything. I just do. Next is basically a nostalgia fest. This is Rise of the Cybermen and Age of Steel. Amazing. So I just get so much nostalgia. This is one of my earliest Doctor Who stories ever, and I just remember watching it like on holiday and things like that. I just remember enjoying it so much. But there's not really much to say. I mean, the Cybermen do get ruined in the Doomsday two-parter, but in this episode they were off to a good start with Russell T Davies making them good. But you know, I love this story, so much nostalgia. Next we have another two-parter. This is going to be The Empty Child and the Doctor Dances. This is obviously going to be on anyone's top 10. This one also screams nostalgia for me, but this is just one of the scary. This is the first time Doctor Who was scary for me, so it is naturally an amazing story. So yeah, it's just great, quality story, quality two-parter, one of Stephen Moffat's good ones. At the next spot, this is regarded as my all-time guilty pleasure. It is A Town Called Mercy. Yeah, I have no idea why I like this story, but I just do. I think I love the idea of I do really love the scene where I've forgotten his name now, but Carla Jex really pushes the Doctor over the edge, and he nearly just throws him out of the town. I love that scene. I love how he just pushes the 11th Doctor over the edge. I just really do. So yeah, I just like that story. Next spot we have another two-parter. This is Human Nature and Family of Blood. This one is amazing. It's just great. I just love the idea, and it's based off of a Virgin New Adventure off the books. I know it's meant to be like in that line. No wonder I love the story. I need to give that book a read. Honestly, I need to get it and read it right now. So I love this two-parter as well. It's another amazing amazing masterpiece, that two-parter. I just really do love it. Now moving on into the honourable mentions. The first honourable mention is obvious, is Dalek, the first introduction of the Daleks for the new series fans, and it just shows you how devastatingly powerful the Daleks are to the younger fans. And this was the first time I experienced the Daleks, so I owe it a lot to this story. But I have an enjoyment for a different, similar story, kind of ish. But I love this one. And then next we have Blink, another great story. And some people say that it's overrated. I don't know why, but I really like this story. It's so creepy. I don't know. It's just creepy. Weeping Angels are always creepy, but yeah, it's a great story. I don't know what to say. Just like the episode. And then the last one we'll mention, which is another creepy story, is Midnight. Yep. There's not much to say. I mean, it has like a small side cast. It's set in one room, and yet it's so creepy, and sometimes the monsters that you don't really see what they really are sometimes the scariest, you know? I love this one. So good. Now moving into the number 3 spot, back in my top 10, we have a two-parter from Series 9. There are a lot of those in Series 9, but this one may not be expected, but it is Under the Lake and Before the Flood. That two-parter, I don't know why, I really love it. I think it's because at one point during like Series 8, I felt, is this really Doctor Who? But then when I watched this two-parter, I saw the base under siege idea, the mystery, and the Doctor being good. He's good. He's not like a really like tough Doctor like he's usually. But it's kind of jokey. But I love the cliffhanger. I love the side cast. They're quite memorable. I'm like, yeah, this is definitely Doctor Who. This is what Doctor Who is. Space Under Siege. It's just great. And the pre-title sequence for the second episode is very good as well. But I like this. I like Under the Lake and Before the Flood. I think it's a really underrated two-parter. In number 2 spot, we have a two-parter from Series 1, which is Bad Wolf and the Parting of the Ways. This is what I was talking about. I prefer this to Dalek. Not that many people do, but I love it. I adore this thing. I love that two-parter. It's the perfect Dalek Base Under Siege story. It's just amazing. There's nothing really wrong with it. I can't fault it in any way, shape, or form. It's just it's just amazing. I always reach for the story if I need some Doctor Who in my life. I just always go for this story. It's just so good. So yeah. And then moving into my favourite Doctor Who story of the new series, it is from Series 9, and it is probably everybody's favourite, and it's so simple of an idea, and it's Heaven Sent. My God. Who knew that an episode with just Peter Capaldi's Doctor on his own being chased by a Veil monster in a castle for the whole episode would be so good? It's an amazing character piece. It's just, the Doctor is amazing, and he's trapped like psychologically. It's just a drag thing. It's just crazy. But it's just so sad that Hellbent ruined it. It's just heartbreaking that Hellbent had to be bad, because this episode was amazing, and I don't regard Hellbent to be Heaven Sent and Hellbent to be a two-parter. I just can't bear the thought of them two being related in any way, shape, or form. But I love Heaven Sent. I think Heaven Sent is that good that it still is my favourite new series episode, even though Hellbent came after it. Great. I just really like it. And then the top 3 winners are here. So, yep. that will really conclude my top 10 new series, my favourite new series stories, and I guess I'll see you guys next time. Bye.